Sometimes what feels like the worst day of your life is actually the beginning of your miracle. This is the story of John Miller, a man who lost everything only to realize God had been guiding him all along. Once upon a time, a massive ship was sailing across the Atlantic Ocean. On board was John Miller, a 34-year-old American traveling for work. Everything seemed perfect, until one night a violent storm struck. Waves rose higher than houses, lightning split the sky, and the ship lost control. Within hours, it sank into the dark ocean. Every passenger was swallowed by the sea, except John. By nothing but God's mercy, he survived. For hours he floated, battling exhaustion, until he finally washed up on a deserted island. Every day, John prayed, "God, please send someone to rescue me." But days turned into weeks. Weeks turned into a month. No help came. Eventually, he gave up hope. Instead, he learned to survive, building a small hut out of wood, drinking coconut water, catching fish, and living off the land. One afternoon, after cooking fish, he left to gather more firewood. But when he returned, his heart broke. His little hut, his only shelter, was engulfed in flames. He fell to his knees, tears streaming from his face. "God, why? I asked you for help, and instead you took away the only thing I had. How could you be so cruel?" That night, he lay on the sand in despair. But at sunrise, something unbelievable happened. A huge ship was anchored just off the island shore. John sprinted to the water, waving frantically, until sailors pulled him aboard. Still in shock, he asked the captain, "How did you know I was here?" The captain smiled. "Last night, we saw your fire signal." John froze. His burning hut, the tragedy he thought had destroyed him, was actually the light that saved his life. In that moment, he understood. What we see as disaster is often God's greater plan. Moral: Friends, sometimes life feels unfair. We blame God when things fall apart. But remember, what feels like the end may be the very thing leading to your rescue. Never lose faith. Keep moving forward, and trust that God is always working behind the scenes for your good. If this story touched your heart, make sure to hit like and subscribe to Motivational LNs